Hello and welcome to the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex as we prepare for the second game of this doubleheader here. And the home team, Arnett will square off with Cavalier in just a matter of minutes. Kickoff will be at the top of the hour. If you're just joining us, you missed a really good first game. One-sided it was, though, with the champions Fraser's Whip coming up 6-0 winners. But let's get to know these two teams in particular, Arnett and Cavalier.
We have one of our Arnett ball kick winning. First up, won the juggling contest, and now another winning the shooting contest. So congratulations to the Arnett ball kids as they take the prizes and offer for today's matches. Up next, Arnett Cavalier. Second game of the Professional Women Football League. And a look at the starting lineup for the team. So we have the starting lineup for the team coming up. Soon after the start of the game, we'll give it to you.
Well, the teams are making their way out to the middle, and it's a colorful parade here. Red and black against white and black. The traditional colors that we would associate with these two clubs, both men and women. But it's a women's show this evening here in Arnett Gardens. And both teams again will be meted by the greeting party, which is led by Mike Ricketts, the president of the Jamaica Football Federation. It's a wonderful return to the league at this level with sponsorship and investment and, of course, television coverage.
Mr. Mark Bennett, the president of the SAPA. We also have in the lineup Mr. Andre Roper, marketing manager, KFC. And of course, Mr. Shabab Reed, junior marketing manager of Supreme Ventures.
Yeah, Arnett being greeted first, and then, of course, Cavalier. And Cavalier not at full capacity. It appears as if a couple of their players are missing because of registration issues. Usually happens at the start of the season for a few of the teams and as far as the administration is concerned, but hopefully that is sorted out as quickly as possible. just 4 players they do have on the bench. 5 players, in fact, on the bench for Cavalier. And they're acknowledging the greeting party right now. So we will have lights here at the Anthony Sports Complex for this game. So, having met the teams, we will now pause for the playing of the national anthem.
That you rise for the playing of the national anthem.
Yep, so the lights are on here at the Anthony Sports Complex as the players come across to greet each other.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for the team for today's feature encounter. In goal for Arnett, number 1, Carol Kelly. The captain of the team, player number 15, Arnett Richards. Number 5, Shakia Forbes. Number 12, Shanice.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Arnett Gardens, the veteran, Carol Kelly, 43 years old, between the sticks. Let's take a look at the rest of the lineup. Anneke Richards, one of the captains there, along with Shanice Stewart, Shakira Forbes, Tashika Reed, Twanshe Hamilton, Shakiva Douglas, Tatiana Black, Suen Gregory, Nashali Powell, and Alicia Robinson.
Number 10, Sean Gregory. Number 14, Nashali Powell. And number 9, Alicia Robinson.
Horace Hamilton in the middle for this game.
Manager, Claudia Cowan.
Kershaw Thomas of Cavalier on the right-hand side. The captain there. Here's the starting lineup. Daniel Flake between the sticks. Thomas wears the number 7. Stephanie Morgan, Aisha Lee, Torian Harris, Cadian Edwards, Tamara Sullivan, Chanel Spence, their number 10. Shady Shirley, Janelle Graham, and Tiana Robinson complete the starting lineup for Cavalier FC.
Number 6, Aisha Lee. Number 21, Torian Harris. Number 8, Cadian Edwards. Number 4, Tamara O'Sullivan. Number 10, Chanel Spence. Number 11,
Yep, so this is what it's all about
Shelley.
as
And number
these teams square off.
Janelle Graham.
Here's
The final version
Shady Shirley
starting 11. Number 16,
will lead the line for
Robinson.
Cavalier.
Already started is the coach of the Cavalier team.
We're on the way here at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex. It's going to be Cavalier with the kickoff.
Just for clarity,
Opening exchanges here. Maybe we'll give some indication as to the contest on our hands. Arnett Gardens, they have a free kick early in their own half. And that will be ushered out by Stephanie Morgan. There's Tamara Williams. She's in charge of this Arnett Gardens team. And here they are coming forward. Switched over into this near side. Tried to get on the end of it is Sue and Gregory. Skillful number 10. Suspect she's going to be influential in this game. Shakia Forbes trying to send that to the edge of the box. And Cavalier with the possession. What can they do in transition? Not a whole lot with that possession. Throw into Arnett Gardens. Kershaw Thomas trying to get out of trouble there. Had the right idea in trying to switch the play, but there was nobody there for Cavalier. And Sue and Gregory. Ball over the top. A little tentative there. And Cavalier trying to capitalize, and they will capitalize. Mix up at the back, involving Carol Kelly. And Cavalier, they capitalize early in this one through Chanel Spence, the former Arnett Gardens player. Scores against her former club, and Cavalier with the advantage early in this one. Let's see what happened here. The captain and goalkeeper under pressure. Kelly couldn't clear it in time. Spence was there. What a finish that is from the 30-year-old against her old club. Silences the crowd. She does. And the Cavalier with the advantage early. How will Arnett Gardens respond? That's the question. Anneke Richards came out with it on that occasion. Ball slipped inside, and Douglas trying to make her way through and was arrested. And Cavalier, they go the other way. She has some space to operate in. Well, the flag eventually goes up for offside. Yep. Stephanie Morgan with the clearance up towards the halfway line. Game already looks spread. Arnett Gardens with the possession now, though. This one is... Well, they tried to switch the play Arnett Gardens, but it didn't reach the destination. And now Cavalier looking to respond. Thomas touches it out wide. Tiana Robinson. Thomas finding O'Sullivan. Could be an issue here. It will be an issue, but the keeper does enough. Coming off her line, Danielle Flake. Putting a stop on the charge of Arnett Gardens there. And a corner kick coming up. Tonche Hamilton to deliver. And out comes Flake to collect. Kept in play. Was being harassed all the time. Sue Gregory. She would have to be an influence on this game, the number 10 for Arnett Gardens.
Driver of a Nissan, license 0977HB.
Arnett punting this to the edge of the box. Cavalier trying to clear, but Arnett still with the possession. What's happening here? A bit of a collision. It was a head injury. She'd need some attention. Oh, she landed awkwardly, yeah. Yeah, that's going to hurt. It's hurting now. Maybe a bit of a headache too. So play's about to be restarted. Arnett Gardens trying to get themselves together again. There's a touch. There's the ball across. The captain, though, in the way, does well. Annika Richards finding Shakira Douglas. Douglas further forward, was under pressure. And the late challenge coming in on Alicia Robinson. 16-year-old out of Rainers Academy. Also attends St. Andrew Technical. Skillful player, a lot expected from her. There's the ball to the edge of the box. Here's Arnett Gardens. Suen Gregory trying to put it to the top of the box. And a lot of harassment going on just outside the area. And a free kick awarded to Cavalier and Tamara Sullivan in particular. Knows the area too, Tamara Sullivan, formerly of Charlie Smith High. 28 years old now. Still having a conversation with Hamilton as well. This one to the edge of the box, but nobody there in red, but the pressure was applied all the time by Suen Gregory, who is going to be a handful here tonight. So she's begging the support of her teammates, not feeling the energy at the moment. The crowd building all the time. I should say the gathering is building all the time. Morgan, long ball was accurate. Chanel Spence with the lob out wide, but thought it was probably too much work for Janelle Graham. And the free kick, however, has been awarded to Cavalier. Graham was appended. Here's a free kick for Cavalier. Oh, that's disappointing. Extremely disappointing. The hand of apology coming up. I expect better from Chanel Spence usually. Already on the score sheet. Chanel Spence. Called up to the national senior squad twice in her career. Also a former Excelsior player. Real battle of wills in the middle of the park, and the referee intervenes. That's not the best clearance. Here's a chance for Gregory now. Gregory! Goal! Suen Gregory took a chance, bought the ticket, won the lotto. Did well to get on the end of that one. Cut it back inside. And I think the shot surprised Danielle Flake in goal. Had a hand on it, and she was beaten at her near post. Disappointing for her. But Arnett Gardens, they do not mind. They get back level in this one. It's 1-1. Maybe the keeper was even unsighted as Gregory took that shot. And yeah, it was necessary. Opening her account this season.
Sean Gregory, player number 10 for Arnett Gardens, finding the equalizer for Arnett Gardens in the 15th minute. So it's Cavalier 1, Arnett Gardens 1. The feature game living up to its name.
Throw in coming up for Cavalier. Something appears to be wrong with the Achilles. There's the co-captain of Arnett Gardens, Shani Stewart. Hamilton looking to switch the play. Didn't have the strength to get by. And now they will come forward. Gregory, I think the flag is going to go up, you know, for offside against Nashley Powell. Arnett Gardens settling little by little. Here they are in transition once more with Gregory. So when Gregory couldn't find a teammate. Oh, lovely stuff from Kershaw Thomas. There she is again, the number 7, trying to drive her way through the middle of the park. And Arnett Gardens settling at the back. I don't think Asia Lee actually played to the whistle there. Alicia Robinson getting some words from the coaching staff. We've already seen a couple of goals in this fixture. There's a 16-year-old, as I mentioned before, out of Rainers Academy, also attends St. Andrew Technical High School. Still a lot to learn as well, but a wonderful little talent, Alicia Robinson. Oh, mistake at the back. Opportunity here for the youngster. Keeper remains on her line, and in the end, Arnett Gardens couldn't get the go-ahead goal. And almost an immediate impact there for Robinson after getting those instructions. It was that touch, wasn't it? Got away from her. She's getting a lot of instructions from her teammates as well after that. Flake getting some attention here. I think the follow through from Robinson had caught her on the head. We hope she's okay. So as we take a look at the goals in this one, mistake at the back there, miscommunication between Richards and Kelly. Kelly was always under pressure from Chanel Spence, who converted from an acute angle, giving Cavalier the lead. And then the response here, not the best defensive header, and Sue Gregory with a shot at the near post. Flake got a hand on it, but not enough. Couldn't quite keep that one inside. Tiana Robinson. Boots it upfield, but Cavalier stubborn in defense. Gregory skips by 2. Clash of the 10s there. I think Gregory was asking Spence if she wanted her shirt. Probably as a keepsake, both of them already on the score sheet, the two number 10s. Punted to the edge of the box. Again, not the best defensive header, but Flake will get on the end of it this time. Cavalier finding it difficult to get out of their own half right now. O'Sullivan send the ball out wide. Good challenge coming in. Shakira Forbes was alert there. Spence with her trickery. Gets a free kick. Seems as if Shakira Douglas was having none of it there. There's a ball inside the box. Corner kick coming up for Cavalier. Getting a sense of deja vu here. Kershaw Thomas is down in pain and will need some assistance from the bench. Not sure why she had to take it or take it at that time. She was clearly in some discomfort and couldn't quite deliver. Cavalier will pick it up through O'Sullivan. Good work at the back. And now this is Shani Stewart. Inside to Robinson. Robinson coming across with a challenge. Too much on it. Should be a goal kick to Arnett Gardens. Arnett Gardens, we really do have to be careful at the back again. Pressure there on their captain, who does well this time in finding Shakira Douglas. Douglas looking for the run of Gregory, and Gregory will get there with speed. Gregory inside the area, trying to cut back inside on her left. Went down under the challenge, but it was fair. And the referee thought so as well. There's Forbes directing traffic, trying to send the ball out wide, but in the way was a 17-year-old Tiana Robinson. Torian Harris there, just 16 years old, from Tarrant High, getting a hand in the face. Another young talent in this Jamaica Women's Premier League. Kershaw Thomas does well, you know, finding Shirley. Shirley back inside, almost the pass went through. They'll try again, Cavalier. In a dangerous area, the ball was played in. Sullivan trying to send it forward again. Desperate defending from Richards. Lovely challenge coming in. Harris. That was a little bit predictable from Cadian Edwards, to be fair. This is Gregory now. Stewart. Ran into some problems. And now Cavalier trying to capitalize. This could be a chance here for Chanel Spence inside the box. Spence, still Spence, and she left the ball behind. And Carole Kelly gleefully accepting it. And she has a knock too, the veteran. And she's going to need some attention. It's a lovely ball that found Spence, who was looking for a second goal of the game. And just missing it. And then getting a knock to her head or to the side of her face. So Kelly on the turf has been around this league for so long, the Arnett Gardens custodian. Won titles with Portmore Strikers as well as with Barbican. Carole Kelly played with the likes of Tashana Vincent and Venetia Stringbean Reed. So she has been a part of dominant teams in this league. Portmore Strikers, Barbican in particular, were two of the most dominant forces in this league. But as a famous coach once said, eras come to an end. Kelly appears to be all right. Also represents Jamaica in rugby, does Carole Kelly. They do say that keepers get better with age. Yeah, I figured this discussion would have happened. Kelly didn't take too kindly to Spence. I think the coming together took place after she had lost the ball. Cavalier making a change. Janelle Graham has departed. Lydia Hall replaces her. Spence with the turn. Lovely supply out wide, and the ball played into a dangerous area, but Kelly was alert. Ball played through the middle there. Tatiana Black trying to get it off Asia Lee. Asia Lee utilizing her size well. And Cavalier trying to get out of their own defensive third, but unable to do so. Ball knocked into space. And a free kick is going to be awarded to Arnett Gardens. Only Twanshay Hamilton behind this. Here's Hamilton's ball inside. It's wide of the mark. She had one thing on her mind there, it seems, to try and test Danielle Flake. Shirley. Oh, that's a swipe there as well as a tug of the shirt on Shirley. Yeah, Douglas was doing everything to try and get the ball. Morgan inside. Spence trying to get there. A whistle had gone. O'Sullivan was looking for the pass there, but was inaccurate on that occasion. Working through the middle. And Robinson was trying to get on the end of that one. But Tiana Robinson is across there and did enough. O'Sullivan with the first time ball out wide. Kelly advancing, putting that one into touch. O'Sullivan again. And Kelly alert, collecting that one ahead of Shirley. Gregory's quick, but not that quick against Morgan, who had the head start. Stephanie Morgan. Not the best ball forward to Spence. Shakila Jones turns 23 later this month. Actually related to the former Cavalier men's player, Kimani Gibbons. Shakila Forbes.
This time, we only need 6 female for that the halftime challenge.
She's changing her gloves.
We need 6 female for the challenge.
Kelly getting some assistance from one of the captains, Shanice Stewart. We're not ready as yet.
We also need 3 females for the juggling contest. The 3 females for the juggling contest, the water juggling contest at halftime, and the Sharon William contest, or the Sharon William shooting challenge at halftime. So, total 9 females, if possible.
Free kick coming up for Arnett Gardens. Ball over the top. Cavalier through Shirley. Shirley had one idea, and her teammate had a next. This is now Tatiana Black. Not sure who she was trying to find, but she's trying to win it back. Yellow card coming out. I think it was shown to Shani Stewart there. We'll get confirmation soon. Yep. Was shown to Stewart. Just managing to clear Arnett Gardens.
42nd minute caution issued to Arnett Gardens number 12, Shani Stewart.
Gregory, so confident on the ball. The best clearance though. Lovely ball inside. The flag stays down. Cavalier with a chance. And she fired that straight to Carol Kelly. Did Kershaw Thomas. Ball spilt and went behind for a corner kick. It was always going to be difficult to score from there. There's the corner kick in the danger area. The whistle had gone. Ashley Powell committed the foul there on Cadian Edwards. Just leaning into her, just a nudge, deemed to be illegal. Gregory. Gregory gets it back. Lovely ball inside. I'm not sure exactly what Paul was trying to pull off there. It looked spectacular. At least the intent looked spectacular. Lovely stuff again from Gregory. And oh, she just lost sight of it, I think. too high to try that kick and was tangled up in it. Here's Arnett still. And here's an ambitious effort that is going to be easily handled by Daniel Flake. I think that was also a foul throw. Yeah. Certainly something that needs to be worked on. Oh, a mistake here. This could be costly. And Edwards mopping up at the bat there. And Powell again through. Couldn't capitalize. Hamilton's delivery is not a bad one at all. And the effort, the resulting effort, wide of the mark, coming in from Shani Stewart. Hall, back to Edwards. Ball given away. Picked up by Alicia Robinson. Robinson trying to get by Aisha Lee. And that's always a struggle. Lee did well again. Too much on it. There was a big opportunity there, I felt, for Cavalier. Surely wanted a better ball. Knocked forward again to Gregory. Gregory utilizing her speed well. To the byline, cuts it across. Good defending again from Cavalier. And that's the end of the first half.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the halftime whistle.
And we've seen 2 goals in this one. The 2 number 10s on the score sheet. After Chanel Spence had opened the scoring, Sue and Gregory got the equalizer for Arnett Gardens. And after 45 minutes, we are even Stevens, as you were, between Arnett Gardens and Cavalier. As we take a look at the highlights of this Jamaica Women's Premier League game between Arnett Gardens and Cavalier. Cavalier with the kickoff. And the ball over the top. There was a bit of a miscommunication there between captain and keeper. Richards and Kelly. Kelly couldn't quite clear her lines. And Chanel Spence was in the way to open her account this season. Spence from an acute angle did well there. And Cavalier with the advantage early in this game. Spence going against her former club. And then Gregory inside the box on her left foot. Took the shot. And the Flake getting a hand on it. Didn't keep it out. Gregory did well there. And a good finish too. They loved it. And the home team back in the contest. Cavalier had moments. This was a big one. It really was. Probably the first touch wasn't the best. From Kershaw Thomas, forced her even wider. And took the shot that went straight to Kelly. And then Gregory, opportunity to send this across the area. And Cavalier with numbers back. And that's all she wrote for the first half. Well, Anigans and Cavalier, they are in a battle royale here. But let's get to know the teams a little bit more.
Well, the rebranding of the league, yes, it's very, very important. We welcome it with open arms because the girl team is doing very well, the female team, Jamaica team is doing very well. So to have a league that feeds the program of the national team, it enhances the national team. I mean, now that the ladies are getting a lot more things, so you'll have more persons interested, wanting to play, wanting to come and represent the club. We are prepared, but we went to the finals last year.
Last year, we could win it, but lack of discipline.
Last season, indiscipline, you know, because we started out good. Yeah, Fraser's whip. We started out good, defending well, attacking, everything. But the indiscipline, you just creep in and just get ahead.
If you don't have discipline and you don't gel as one, you're not going to have a good team. You just have to have discipline, gel as one, work together, come together, go out there. The instruction that the coach gives, you just work with it on the field and board the captain, just listen. This season, I still have a good team. I have a player coming in same way, player don't already start yet, but the team look good. I love the training session, and we're working together. Working harder and harder. Instead of we give coach 100, we try to give her 110.
Easy 1, 2, 3. Easy 1, 2, 3. It's not difficult. Lot of confidence. Ready. Always ready.
Check. 1, 2, 3.
Dear Lord, we thank you for this session, Almighty God. A good session to bring us in the free, Almighty God. And we give you all the honor, we give you all the glory, we give you all the praise.
I mean, the mood in the camp is good. They are ready. To be honest, it's the first I ever have so many people in training. I don't know what is happening. I don't know if it's the new committee that's, the involvement in women football. But it's a good look.
Pre-season is good so far. Everybody turning out to training and staying consistent. Being encouragable with one another. Yes.
We have included some players from Olympic Gardens, some from Arnett Gardens who are quality players. And I think they would add some quality to what we have here. And we're just ready to see where the season takes us.
It is exciting because there's a whole league and we can make changes, any amount of changes. And I can rest as a captain.
I expect with the new addition to the team, they would bring their talent and just to see us through. Because I personally went and get these players because I know the quality that they possess. So I think the quality that they possess will help us down the road. I have been with this team from 2018 and been to 4 finals, never win any. And my dream is to put my hands on a title this season.
Showing up, continue working hard, staying consistent, being encourageable. Like we can set a role model for the younger ones too. They can come and be whatever they want, whatever they think they can be. So yes, I will set that. We have a good team, so good luck going forward.
There seems to be high energy about the league this season, but what state of comfort are you in personally about the direction of the competition this year?
I'm very excited and very hopeful. We have 11 teams this year going in for the first time. Last year they only had 7. We had a meeting with the clubs and we expressed to everyone that we really want them to bring a high level of professionalism and excitement to the league. So right now I'm a little bit nervous because we're about to kick off, but I'm very excited.
Talk to me about the green flags that you would have seen from the different clubs heading into this new season that would assure fans of a really good product.
We have, just the level of cooperation, the level of communication, everything that I send out, the clubs, they're answering very quickly. They're very eager to have the opportunities that we're providing this year. And everyone is just excited to showcase what they have to offer. So I think that would definitely be it. Also, we have Hummel Jamaica coming on board as a sponsor, and they are able to provide, each club with a lot of equipment that they wouldn't have had to source themselves. So I think they're excited about that. Things like, even training balls, shin guards, goalie gloves, little things that can definitely help the clubs move to the next level.
There's been a lot of investment this season. I guess you can almost call it unprecedented. You just mentioned one just now, but there's always the need for more. But it's always about one hand washing the other, because you also have to make sure that the clubs are fully behind the purpose of making the product as attractive as possible.
Absolutely.
To get more sponsorship, right?
Absolutely. So that's why I think we're a little bit nervous, but very excited for things to kick off. As much as we have our sponsors on board who have come on with zero hesitation in year 1, it will be up to the clubs to prove that, the product that we're bringing to the table is worth it. So I think that everyone believes in what we're doing and it's going to be super successful.
You know, football is considered to be a male-dominated sport, but in Jamaica, it's a little bit more. I'm not going to say peculiar, but it's different because of what our reg girls have done in going to the World Cup on the last couple of occasions. So right now they are the standard. Has that been added impetus, you think, even in the discussions that you've had with stakeholders, corporate Jamaica, and with the players as well?
Absolutely. You know, our national reggae girls are so successful that there's really no reason why this level of football in Jamaica is not being paid attention to. We have so much talent, you know, across all fields, but for sure, Jamaica has female football players, and this league is going to prove it.
And finally, what would you consider to be a successful season this year?
A successful season for me would look like, you know, all of the teams just being on time for their games, showing up for every single game, that every game goes off, you know, professionally without any hitches. And that the level of football that we're seeing is of a high standard, you know, and that the teams are very competitive when playing against each other. So we're looking forward to seeing some good football.
Team, we need to pass the ball quicker. Much quicker. And you need to make sure. Need to. I'm the coach. And I'm the assistant coach. No. Your job is to bring the water and keep us hydrated. Matter of fact, where's the water? I've got it, coach.
Gotta get him. Gotta get him.
Hey, well, now that we got your attention, let me mention, in the interest of the human race, there's some things that
I love football, but I don't just play for me. I do it for Jamaica and for the fans on the journey with us. The ones who live for every shot and cheer every goal. The ones who know that performing on the big stage means big effort with big support. And of course, chicken with big flavor.
KFC's big deal. 3 pieces of delicious chicken, fries, and a drink. The perfect fan fuel for cheering on our history-making reggae girls. KFC, proud sponsors of Khadija Shaw and the Reggae Girls.
See the world through rose-colored glasses. Try the new and delicious True Shake Strawberry.
Hello and welcome back to the Anthem Sporting Sports Complex here in Arnett Gardens for the second game of this doubleheader. We are about to begin the second half here between Arnett Gardens and Cavalier, and it's 1 apiece. heading into the second stanza, which begins now.
So the substitution for Arnett Gardens, so player number 14.
So I think a change has been made
That's
by Arnett Gardens. We'll
Ashley Powell,
tell you about it
player number 24.
in a little while.
Naomi Moulton. Her substitution took place in the
Ball slipped
46th minute.
And no issues there for Daniel Flake. So we'll get the changes in a little while. I think Ashley Powell has been taken out by Arnett Gardens. And Amelia Campbell has replaced her. There she is. Or Naomi Moulton, sorry, has come onto the park. I should say not Amelia Campbell. Tiana Robinson was in the way there. The referee has come across. And he's going to show a yellow card to Alicia Robinson. For a bit of youthful exuberance, I suppose. High boot. Very much still in the thick of the action, Robinson. Douglas was clipped.
Caution in the 48th minute.
Yeah.
Issued to Arnett Gardens number 9, Alicia Robinson.
Ball over the top. Opportunity here for Cavalier through Chanel Spence. Spence had the time and the space. And Carol Kelly was so alert to that. I think there was a handled ball there. Over on the far side. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Get the ball over the top. And the flag going up. Gregory. Was caught in the face. Ooh, yeah, the clash of the heads actually. Usually came out unscathed, but That has got to hurt. So when Gregory coming out worse for Weir there. Well, there's Aisha Lee. Clash of the heads. That was really difficult to look at. The Uemona team still here. We've seen quite a few head injuries in the two matches here. In the first game, a Uemona player had to be taken off the park. Nathania Alain, out of Trinidad and Tobago, had to be stretchered off. Play was held up for about 10 minutes. But Swen Gregory appears to be okay. She has quite a story to tell as well. She's was a resident of Tivoli Gardens when the incursion took place. Almost 15 years ago, actually. There's a ball inside the area, and Arnett Gardens still with it. Moulton couldn't get on the end of it. Here's Moulton. And now Douglas. Douglas now. Challenge coming in on Douglas. Cavalier looking to launch an attack of their own. So O'Sullivan trying to thread that one through. And now Stewart. Stewart picks it up. Trying to get around Tiana Robinson, but couldn't get by a second defender. Cavalier will go the other way. And this is Kershaw Thomas. Thomas with a lovely ball inside, gets the return. Thomas. Oh, that's lovely. I'm not sure if she's winded or she's seen the funny side of it. No, she's winded. Spence. No issues there for Carol Kelly. Pedestrian start to the second half as both teams have been cautious so far. Haven't really been stringing the passes together. Here's an opportunity. Keeper is off her line, and there's a coming together there. The open goal is there, and the shot is wide of the mark. Well, that was a little bit chaotic, wasn't it? As Kershaw Thomas couldn't apply the finish. After Kelly went down due to this collision with Spence. It's a lovely challenge, you know. It's a brilliant tackle that came in from Shakira Forbes. A former San Diego High School player. She's been having a pretty decent game today. And the Thomas couldn't apply the finish. Carol Kelly, the custodian, has been in the war. So do Chanel Spence, to be fair. Kelly will continue. I suppose Spence will too. Nipping away off the park. Well, let's see if she'll be able to continue, actually. She's going to get additional treatment on the sidelines. Here comes Arnett Gardens now. Bodies forward. Moulton. Gregory. Thomas back there doing some defending, but wasn't the best clearance. Oh, lovely. Trying to make her way through Swansea Hamilton. Gregory really knows how to light up a situation here. It's good to watch her. Douglas. Twisting and turning. Gregory has it. Here comes Arnett Gardens, and here's an attempt that's wide of the mark. Ambitious effort coming in from Shakia Forbes again. She's had a pretty decent game. Yeah, it opened up for her. Pressure being applied. They'll have another chance to clear, and they do. Picked up by Lydia Hall. Hall with the ball over the top. Opportunity here for Kershaw Thomas. O'Sullivan. Thomas didn't quite get it back, but Cavalier trying to make their way through, unable to do so. And now Shakira Douglas and Swansea Hamilton, and the ball is played through to Gregory. Gregory has the defender to beat. and does beat her. Needs a good ball inside. That wasn't the best. Hand of apology from Gregory. She blew by Aisha Lee there, but couldn't apply the finish or the pass. Gregory. Here she is again. Nicked inside the danger area. Opportunity here for Stewart. And, I think the flag had gone up for offside. Sullivan does well with the turn. Now the hopeful ball over the top, finding Kershaw Thomas. Switching the play now. Cavalier with it. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, that's brilliant. It's with Spence. Comes out as far as Kershaw Thomas. She'd want to do over. Here's Forbes with a lovely ball to Gregory. Gregory does well. Oh, that's a good recovery challenge there from Aisha Lee. Those two, they've been at it all game. Gregory trying to outdo her and then utilizing her pace, got by her. And then Lee had to recover, well, by any means possible there. Corner kick sent inside the area and Flake holds on. Guns playing around with it now. Stewart. She was able to control that one, Tatiana Black. It could have been interesting for Arnett Gardens there. Douglas. Reed. There's a deflected header. Tatiana Black there, but no issues there for Daniel Flake. And the guns coming through once more. Black couldn't find a teammate. And now here's Spence feeding it to Shirley. Spence. O'Sullivan back to Spence. Again, Shakila Forbes with the clearance. Here's Cavalier again. Ball swept inside. Captain got on the end of it. And did enough. Just. Cavalier will try again to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan from long range. And no issues there for Carol Kelly. Now Moulton trying to find the Gregory, but the clearance from Torian Harris. Cavalier trying to get on the end of that one, and Thomas committing the infringement, it seems. Arnett getting ready to make a change. Isabel Redwood is getting ready to come onto the park to replace Tatiana Black. That's what we're hearing from the sidelines. Change will be made soon. Ball over the top. The flag stays down. It's a big chance for Arnett Gardens here. Can they finish? No. Tatiana Black had the space initially, then was closed down dramatically. And guess who started it all again? It was Shakila Forbes. She's been outstanding in this game. And then Tatiana Black inside the area scuffed the shot, didn't she? Even before the pressure came. Probably just the pressure of anticipation there, and that could be the last bit of action from her in this game, as she's going to be replaced by Isabel Redwood, the 17-year-old, formerly of the great Arden High School. Now attends UTech, and had opportunities to go overseas. Isabel Redwood decided to stay in Jamaica and play football as well as study what she loves, which is nutrition. But she's a good little player as well. Intelligent too, Isabel Redwood.
Minute 69. Player number 21, Tatiana Black, being replaced by
Tiana Robinson being pressured all the time by Redwood. And now Arnett Gardens still with it. They've slipped into another gear here, I feel, Arnett Gardens. Cavalier trying to play it out of the back. Lovely challenge. Well, the referee says it was an illegal one. Free kick being awarded to Cavalier. Two players had gone in there. I reckon that one would have come into the foul. Yeah. Spence. Yeah, late on the challenge there. And goes in third for his book to Anche Hamilton. She spilled it to Kelly, but held on at the second attempt. Almost panic stations at the back for Arnett Gardens. Collided with, well, I'm not sure if it's more of a collision. Probably just cramp there.
Set to first minute caution issued to Arnett Gardens number 11, Anche Hamilton.
You may need some attention as Spence gets hydrated. Those legs have seen a lot of football. Carol Kelly. As she's getting stretched, getting treatment. Not a bad opening day to the Jamaica Women's Premier League, I suppose. Pretty close, this one. As we take a look at the goals, Anneke Richards put Carol Kelly in some problems there, and then Chanel Spence converting. And then this one punted long, made its way through to Sue and Gregory, who cracked that one inside. Spence being told to calm down by Caden Edwards. Well, Shakira Forbes has been a handful in this game. Here's an opportunity for Arnett Gardens. Was she held inside the box? Well, the referee says penalty. I thought it was outside the box. You see that he looked across to his assistant referee to double check whether it was inside the box. He got the confirmation. And it's on the line, isn't it? If it's on the line, it's a penalty. And that's what's been awarded here for Arnett Gardens. They have a big chance now to take the lead. Shakira Douglas has put the ball on the spot. It's Douglas. She converts for Arnett Gardens. They now lead by 2 goals to 1 with a little over 15 minutes to go. They take the big chance from 12 yards. And Shakira Douglas made absolutely no mistake from the spot. They're loving it.
Minute goal there for Arnett Gardens from the penalty spot. Number 7, Sharika Douglas. puts Arnett Gardens up by 2 goals to 1.
So, 75 minutes gone. Arnett Gardens leading Cavalier by the odd goal in 3. And Lydia Hall finding Tiana Robinson now. And the way was Shani Stewart. Free kick awarded to Arnett Gardens. Yeah, that's a foul from Spence. And she goes into the referee's book now. Taking out Twanshi Hamilton. Gregory, I don't think she can continue. She's limping and she has signaled to the bench that she needs to be substituted. Not sure exactly what happened there. Maybe it's a bit of crab that's happening with her. But Arnett Gardens down to 10 players for the time being. But I did see when she signaled to the bench saying that she needs to be changed. Yeah. Limping across. Then went to the turf. She had made the signal before falling over. Arnett Gardens, they were looking for something. Forbes. Lovely ball again from Forbes. She's been outstanding, I think, in this game. Stewart tried to put it in a danger area. Alakay Richards finding Douglas. Here comes Cavalier. Lydia Hall. Oh, lovely from Hall. Trying to play that one through. Now this is Forbes venturing forward. Banged up field by Daniel Flake. Opportunity for Cavalier. Keep her off her line, Kelly. She spills it. Spence is there. Spence does well. And it's a penalty to Cavalier. Spence was brought down inside the box. And Cavalier can respond. Spence influential. It really has been the game of the 10s here. And yep, easy call there, appended by Douglas. And the penalty being awarded. And Spence is going to take it herself. Can she convert? Carol Kelly in goal. Looking to make amends. Oh, what a goal! Chanel Spence has done it again. It's her second of the game. Absolutely clinical. And She has leveled it up for Cavalier. Inside the jungle, it is 2-2. Placement to perfection.
So Cavalier pull back the lever in the 80th minute. Penalty converted by player number 10, Chanel Spence.
So, are we going to have a cracking finish here? We have about 10 minutes to go. I don't see a wall being constructed here by Cavalier. But the referee speaking to a couple of the Cavalier players. This one is punted straight down the throat of Daniel Flake. Holds on at the second attempt. It was really strange that they didn't set up a wall there. But Hamilton decided to have a go. And she did have a go. Cavalier through Spence. Trying to place that one forward. Comes in with a challenge. Was she held back? She was held back by the Arnett Gardens skipper, Anneke Richards. I think Richards has got away with one there. Spence has given everything. Spence is absolutely spent. Nervous start of the season for Carol Kelly. Yep. The Anagan skipper going into the referee's book eventually. Anneke Richards. So she didn't exactly get away with it. Yep, yellow card, confirmation to Richards. So there's a free kick coming up for Cavalier. The wall has been set up by Arnett Gardens. And they are making a change here. Alicia Robinson is being replaced by Shade Salmon. Lydia Hall's attempt is wide of the mark. The former Arnett Gardens player looking to score against her former club. Also attended Greater Portmore High, did Lydia Hall.
Substitution in the 84th minute saw player number 9, Alicia Robinson, being replaced by player number 3, Shade Salmon.
There's a collection from Hamilton. Oh, that's lovely, wasn't it? Free kick coming up in favor of Arnett Gardens. Swansea Hamilton showing her skills there. Yellow card was shown in the process there. We'll confirm who got the yellow card. Again, no wall being constructed by Cavalier. This one sent inside for Stewart. Stewart trying to go around Kershaw Thomas. Thomas does well. Mix up there. Redwood almost knock in. Gets the ball there. And Arnett Gardens looking to go ahead. It's Douglas. Couldn't find Redwood. Needed a better pass there, surely. And Tiana Robinson now has it for Cavalier. O'Sullivan. Kept in play by Kershaw Thomas. Thomas lays it inside now. Spence. Challenge came in on Spence. Free kick to Cavalier. Aisha Lee actually got that yellow card. Free kick coming up for Cavalier. Lovely ball inside the box, Spence. And it's put across the line. But the flag is up for offside. I think it was Spence initially. She has been influential in this game. In the battle of the number 10s. Does she get the edge? Lovely from Spence. Spence was trying to curl that, you know. Game is so very close. Hall sends it across to Kershaw Thomas. Thomas inside the area, sends it inside, looking for Spence. Was it Forbes who headed that one away? And now here is Arnett Gardens. If Forbes was the one who did that, you know, Forbes has had a brilliant game at the back for Arnett Gardens. Now he goes the other way through Douglas. Douglas trying to go into a next gear here. Douglas inside the box. Douglas straight to Daniel Flake. So very close. So very close. Spence having an argument with herself, which is the best person to have an argument with in these situations. Certainly don't want to go to the referee. 3 minutes of stoppages to be played. Certainly there have been quite a few outstanding players in this game. As we take a look at this free kick by Hamilton, and that goes into oblivion. For Arnett Gardens, certainly Suen Gregory has been top-notch. And Suen Gregory, the number 10 for Arnett, with a goal and then winning the penalty. Shakira Forbes has been brilliant at the back for Arnett Gardens. Really has been a standout. This one slipped through. Spence trying to get there. Tired legs really for Spence. Chanel Spence has been a standout. Has a couple of goals and actually won the penalty for Cavalier. Aisha Lee has also been good at the back. Yeah, there's Forbes, absolutely brilliant today. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Turns 23 on March 21. Shakira Forbes.
Coming up to the opening day of the Jamaica Women's Premier League for 2025.
But at this point in time, the number 10 for Cavalier may be the edge, Chanel Spence.
Next Saturday, when the league continues.
Final few seconds here. What will happen in this game? We're tied at 2-2. The spill there, but Redwood had caused an infringement as he tried to get the ball. And seconds remaining here. Yeah, don't think there's a lot of time in this one. Well, maybe one final twist. Douglas was trying to play in Redwood, but Redwood was going in a different direction. That's the end of the game. And it ends 2-2. And they share the spoils here at the Anthony Sporting Sports Complex. The two number 10 starring in this one. But Chanel Spence have been scored a couple of goals and winning the penalty, which gave Cavalier the point in the end. I can tell you that it's been wonderful to watch at times. Suen Gregory was brilliant.
The match. And once she plays,
the teams greet each other. Probably a fair result in the end. Final score here at the Anthony Sporting Sports Complex is Arnett Gardens 2, Cavalier 2. As we take a look at the full-time highlights here in the Jamaica Women's Premier League, the matchup between Arnett Gardens and Cavalier here at the Anthony Sports Complex. And ball over the top, Anneke Richards tried to deal with it. Her keeper couldn't make the clearance. Chanel Spence was alert, made them pay. 1-0 to Cavalier. Just unfortunate there, the mix-up at the back. And Spence, even from an acute angle, converted. What a start it was for Cavalier against her former club. And then Sue and Gregory on her left, firing that one between Flake and the near post. Flake got a hand on it, but not enough. And it was 1-1 here at the Anthony Sports Complex. Yeah, she did really well, did Sue and Gregory, the 23-year-old. And then this opportunity. Ball turned around the corner. Kershaw Thomas inside the box. From an acute angle, struck it straight to Carol Kelly. And then Shakira Forbes, who really and truly had an outstanding game, grew in confidence, decided to take one from distance. And here she is with a telling ball over the top. That was brilliant to watch. And then the finish wasn't there at all from Tatiana Black. She came off right after that. But yeah, we had some outstanding performers there. She was one of them. Sue and Gregory brought down on the line, converted by Shakira Douglas. Arnett Gardens with the lead, and they were looking good. And then ball slipped through to Chanel Spence, the mix up there, and then upended by Douglas. Spence picked herself up and converted from 12 yards. Calm, cool, collected, getting her second goal of the game. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, God made them all. I'm sure that was equalizer for Cavalier. And then Douglas, utilizing her pace and her strength. Not enough strength in the shot though. Straight to Daniel Flake. So we're here with the Cavaliers' number 10, or player of the game, Chanel Spence. A couple of goals in this game. You also won the penalty. Describe your performance in this match.
All right, to be honest, at first, I just want to give the Almighty God thanks for everything that you have done for me tonight and my teammates. The penalty that you're talking about, a while ago, I see that my team was down like 2-1, and I told myself whenever I got the ball, I'm just going to take it to the box and try create a penalty or try take on and kick it to the goal. So that's actually what I did tonight. So, yeah.
One of the things that I admired about you was that it was obvious that you were tiring, but you still persevered. It really was a fitness issue, but you still came through for your team.
Yeah, most definitely. You saw it.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm not 100% fit. I would say I'm at 60%, but you know, by working and training and the games that we actually play, we're going to get better and even fitter once we put out the work in training. Yeah.
And I'm sure it's always good performing at the Anthony Sports Complex. It's against your old team now.
Yeah, it's a pleasure playing here, to be honest. Arnett Gardo, it's my home. I love Arnett. But you know, circumstances, I have to move, so nothing changed. I have love for Arnett same way. But yeah, so I'm a goal scorer, so I have to score a goal. I know they're expecting me to score today. My Arnett Gardos, they know that I'm going to score, so that's why they on me like that. But they couldn't hold me, honestly, be to God.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Chanel, we appreciate that and all the best for the rest of the competition, all right?
Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah.
That's Chanel Spence there, our player of the game. Former Arnett Gardens player, but sporting the colours of the Cavalier team these days. Making her mark still at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex and getting the award for it too from Supreme Ventures. Good to see. Really good to see. Our player of the game, Chanel Spence. Lovely shot here of the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex as the opening round of the Jamaica Women's Premier League draws to a close here. A double header at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, as it's now time to hear from the coaching staff of both teams. Coach Scarlett, I mean, in the end, you came out with a point. I know that it has been a struggle leading up to the start of this competition. Just, what, 5 players on the bench for you? But your team fought well today. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it was a good game by both teams. You know, we know that Arnett Garden is a tough team to play, especially at home, because they have the third man behind them, the 12th man behind them. And I mean, I think the game was played in high spirits. Both teams wanted to win. Hence, we both teams draw the game, and I think it's a good game by both teams.
What do you take away from this game? What are the lessons here that you've learned?
I mean, for my team, it was the energy and the fighting spirit that they displayed. You know, they wanted to win despite circumstances, and I think they gave a good account of themselves, and I'm happy and proud of them.
Well, congrats on the point today, and all the best for the rest of the competition, Coach.
Yeah, man, thank you.
Yep, that was Everdeen Scarlett, the man at the helm of Cavalier Women, making a mark in this league. That's the hope. And they will go on from strength to strength with more players being registered for the remainder of the tournament. As we are now joined by Tamara Williams, who is the head coach at Arnett Gardens Women. And I tell you what, there were times that your girls lit up the night, but just not enough in the end.
It's just one of those days, and it's just one of those days and just one of those games. But when we're playing Cavalier, you know, it's like a derby. So the players played well. We had a few issues with players, but nevertheless, I'm very proud of the girls because they gave everything. Didn't play our best football, but it was top class anyway.
Yeah, the first match of the season now out of the way. I know that the preseason would have been interesting to say the least, but what do you take away from all this heading into the rest of the competition?
Taking away from this, the girls showed character. They showed energy. The young players, they showed me a lot of energy. The senior players, they were leading, and just a little bit more chemistry, and the rest of the players to come in for the next game. So taking it step by step, and the team should look much better for the next game.
Yeah, a few young players in the squad. Of course, Alicia Robinson from Rainers Academy, a part of the starting lineup. And of course, young Isabel Redwood came in at the end. And I realized that there was a lot of conversations being had with the seniors and the juniors. Is that the kind of chemistry you want in your squad? Most definitely,
because we have to get them along so they get it quickly. Alicia, Miss Robinson, she was magnificent. I loved her energy. She's been showing that energy throughout the practices. Miss Redwood, oh man, there's no words to say. They're just so coachable, and I really appreciate them to join Arnett Gardens, and they're coming from the surrounding communities. So we have a lot more to unleash.
Well, we're looking forward for that unleashing, Coach Williams. All the best for the rest of the competition.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's Tamara Williams, head coach at the Arnett Gardens Women, as some of the fans still just basking in the afterglow of the opening day of the Jamaica Women's Premier League at the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex, and it really has been a pleasure bringing it to you. And this hard-working production team, it wouldn't have been possible without them. And we're signing out for the final time from the Anthony Spalding Sports Complex in the community of Arnett Gardens. It's good night from all of us here.